From the dusty street of Ikasi to the dusty fields of Selokshini, busy after the Skumba. I'm talking your off-season tournaments of Sekasi, from Tembisa to Alexander, Springs to Davidton, Katlehong to Foslo, DK to Mdeni, you name them, with Louis Pencil, Escatulo, Mushishili on the spy too, Sispete Zonke, Ubumnandi Diski Lasepukun.
Go tswa ka pego ya bophirima ka garampa gauteng ke bolela ka mang ke sa bolela ka mana wa ka thamena mena cheko skoma samantariana the gushi bag dribbling wizard ke moshia jwang ka mane ke na blue tick ma 11 1-1 kona el professori phasa kanjani
Okay, bafethu ke Rangwane JJ, the one and the only Lamtseva. Please guys keep on watching the Ose Bench No Monga on YouTube channel, or you can also subscribe and also follow them on Facebook guys for all Kasi football related stories.
Kasi football. Welcome to another episode of Use Benchini No Monga. Bumnandi Diski Laseputwini. Vandaag we out here Tembisa 1632. La sebuka musa skela. Mamela ke if wena ke ufana nabanye awukazi wabloma eBontshini nomonga, make sure that you click on that subscribe button and somewhere there ku notification button with every time masibloma eBontshini uzokale uzobloma nathi. So vandaag I have a special guest but uPraje Rangwane. Mokhuluma ngeTembisa football ukhuluma ngoPraje. Praje, thank you very much for making time uzobloma nathi eBontshini. Welcome to Benchini nomonga. Unjani Praje?
Bishop, I'm fine, and how are you, my brother?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
First things first, for people that do not know who JJ Kima, maybe okay for background how JJ kutswa kai, ukholetse kai, and wena and football likopana go kai.
Okay, no, I recommend say everybody, people who are shebile on Benchini no monga ka fela.
Sure.
Football fraternity.
Sure.
Yeah, Bishop na vele ki Rangwane.
Yeah.
Nkoni one baby.
Sure.
Mainaka, but JJ came when I started to play football.
Yeah.
Obviously, I only didn't want to answer to my ball ko primary one. Yeah, kids are playing over get for young outside of Monkam Kopani da Komatala. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep like a Kamuka Mutim. Yeah, Troyang, Kimukits on good team, Troyang, Kimukon one chili hole.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now Praje and football. Likopanakai, and then one also give us a background on when did you move to Tembisa? For Tembisa Unagokai, but most importantly, everyone that knows you know Hora. If you JJ and football, it's one thing. Okay.
So Bishop,
yeah.
Obviously I matriculated 2001.
Sure.
And then I moved here 2002 the following year.
Yeah.
But before that, during the school holidays.
Yeah.
Mozon 2, I want Mozon 2 more in money. I give my money, I got then then relax no matriculated 2001. Then the following year 2002. Tembisa and then get to check on na with Salah. Dilo Zagaze buys a football. This Tatilona Yagivita Tembisa. Even though go high, Dalian Mugitonguti, Nenzer Dalla Bolo, come on, Hortman C4. Kafela wana badlale bolo kafela wana lena ngedlala bolo then last bono ka nadlala bolo kamo kitsonga muting familiar thank you football people. Yeah.
So background how your football maybe for teams that you've played for. We will see the name JJ. If you say JJ, especially go the older generation. The best Nigerian footballer comes to mind, JJ or coach. So we saw JJ little guy. We dlarile bolo no limnati, we dlale to maybe up to which level?
Okay, like ko haine ko gidale bolo ya primary ka dlala bolo ko secondary anense ke le mnata ke blele and then on a team ko high bar ke real peacemakers ke startile da go development ya bona and then ha ke tlo go peacemakers wa ba le team ka next door bar ke Chipolopolo. Yeah, Chipolopolo ke yona nkile nya mfa first team contract ka dlala ko teng. And then ha ke fetsa mola ke yona team ke dlala tse ngotlo go high up until ke tla ka Motembisa. Just ke ile ka thola break ya ka 2000 ke thola accident. Ke ile ka thola accident ka tswela sa gona o tswela pele ka dlala bola. I think ke dutse break about 3 to 4 years ke sa dlala bola. But go high Bishop ke dlala bolo everybody wants to. This name just came in mfethu but one biza barne Okaro opposite the great legend JJ Okocha from Nigeria. Anyway, Nenzel idol ya ka le nna dimano. So it came from there. Then I give it a Tembisa lona then that name ya staka mola ke mola idutse ya sa tsama. Le people ba sa ba lebitso la ka la original ke nama. Yeah.
Nali na go tsebe JJ.
Hey, why what?
And you are truly passionate about football. That love it's okay because you know wherever I see you now, it's football. For you, that passion, that drive, or I want to be involved in football, it's okay.
These things sometimes man o zola le yona bishop wa bona o zola le yona like ke boletse gore ko ha ne se le family ya football ke startile ka moya ke bona majita ba tla football. I grew up playing football le nna, and then irile mo ke bona gore dilo di tla bula straight gore ke kena into this things that's the football. Is on 2012. No, 2009. I'm sorry to say that. On 2009. Nagili hi mo school sa bokamoso. I was just here mo grant ko Sangana zone 2. There came a deputy principal from this school. Atlamala mpona ke trainisha majita. Because it is in me. Then I jimisha majita wa mpona on shebile. Then the next thing ke tlopa mpisa ba rena tla mo then rena go bole lawyer. E ke re ke a check ba mpotsa rena rena ka motho wa sports ka yi. Ba bona. Then ke fitla ka mo then re bolela then ra utlwana ka fitla ka mbamfa platform ya gore ke coach football team ka mo ke be a sports coordinator. It was in 2009, yes. And then from there dilo tsa tsama dilo tse ba di bile ke le ka mo skela sa ka mo. So I'm grateful for the school and Mr. Chauke for giving me that opportunity, because once ke kena ka then dilo tsa ka dile tsa change professionally. Tournaments tse ke bile le tsona wa bona 2009 2010 le World Cup. They came mo dikolong ba fa di application ba rene re ka batho ba tsantse ba apply ba tlo ba di assistant di volunteers go World Cup. Then ke play le via scholos then barchia. Then ra tsamana ke le ko Ellis Park. That's my first gig here football a big tournament ya World Cup. I was based in Ellis Park. So yeah, something like that.
Now as much as you like a football coach Moskela, you know, udlalile ball, unfortunately you got injured. Microphone. I'm over when I'm JJ carrying the microphone. It's all that.
It's
pitching. You're a broadcaster or a sports commentator.
Yeah, Bishop, but some of these things didn't know it's all, man. Sometimes you never know. Yes, I was a footballer. I wanted to play football, professionally, but I never got that opportunity. So, but it was here, man. I just said no, man. One day I want to do this thing. It's more na as a professional. Then it was in 2012. I go high. Close to tournament. They came me. It's a comment. Then yeah, we will not go Facebook or Manaka unzame ke check or nanga sono tsara magri pushina arne don't worry zwakala utlekada. So ke go close go lela ka 2012. Since from there I never look back. So nensele na ngaida mall. Then from there ntsena go etsa magi ya bona raman this thing ke ratene ke push ene le batho ba mfa a positive feedback. Kana magana ka itse ka ra ke value.
So your breakthrough was through close Khole, right?
Yeah.
Now your involvement more Tembisa. Obviously, we're trying to educate people that do not know you. Just to give them a background, there as JJ on the mic. Which other projects were involved in, whether as an administrator or as a commentator?
Okay. Before Kiakwa, the last one, Nerli, I want ground job kamoso, Ki ground generation, new generation, Amajida, Amatrinigai. Kidale mutimunye ligi ya LFA ya Tembisa. Kiona play kidale tsemfela. Yona grand general dala le boy ne bo moria watu mola Moscow True Mall. So kiona team e loreng kidale mo Tembisa ya ligi fela kiona ile one. Then from there I work out. So going back to this thing ya di other project involvement so I get Moscow opportunities di other bishop ke ngata. Then Moscow long under this thing program by Bicharki School Sports Mass Participation Program, GDE. So early Mubarja workshop coaching and whatever. I acquired my D license through this school.
Oh, okay.
Because they will invite the schools, but obviously we need people well developed. So Barbie workshop first aid kit and whatever this certificate sports administration via the school department of sports and rec. Then those kind of the qualifications too because of that. No, I do fail bishop so that is why the most say I got a breakthrough here because it is not after 2010 and then got 2012. No, until Chen No, it was in 2013 ko Soccer City. I also applied. Mara apply har sana problem Bishop already se var tseba mo mo database. AFCON 2013 nerle ko Soccer City. Mola Nigeria winner tournament la Japa Burkina Faso.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah, that's why I met my first idol, JJ coach in real da. Yeah, wa nerle kada. So kaka itsa AFCON 2013 ko Soccer City re chuneretsa different administrative jobs there. Then from there ka fetsa mola Bishop ka 2014 nele Chen tournament. Chen tournament wa itsa ba ke byanga kere. E la la after AFCON. Ne ke apply le bambicha ka go polokwana go pita Makava Stadium. Yeah, negele da I was based that side then re life fela then ka boya ka tla ka imokasi. Ka boela mrao. Yeah. Yeah, but mara was then it's a problem. But I mean, thanks for people like you who can come in and dig deep information.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, you are a public figure, Mokas, and then people do not know the real JJs. So such platforms that don't get to know you.
Yeah.
Now going back to the issue of the project, locally we spend a project in terms of football tournaments and all of that. Involvement basically.
Or locally, Bishop. Okay, first of all. Most of the games I was part of them even before Nancy gets a commentary. I once worked with you in one of the editions. Sure. Most they are also the ones that they gave me break. And then a Phillies game I was part of them up until lately. I've been there. KDS tournament is a Phillies game. And there came in a Power Rico, Power Makura Afi Karmon Nare Narlega Mumakulonga. The time All Stars. Yago so All Stars. He win a Kamu finally Mateo G3. Immediately after games no it's spanse like a final. Power ta go na straight am posarne ke go bona ke nyaka re we something ke nyaka re tshune this thing ya Power Rico, but I will tell you in time or not ba. Then he came in, then we had a meeting Rabolela right start Power Rico back. Understand? Then today Power Rico is one of those top tournament democrats. And he gave me all the powers to say JJ, yes, you have got Lou, you have got Sasko, but I'm giving this to or make sure that these things run professional. And indeed we did it. Unfortunately for the past 2 years, as I due to COVID. Mara, you can see where is one of the projects and then they came in another one, Yago picking pay kako Ma7. Brasol kada. So le bona bam pizza, it was playing that tournament, Mara, it was not because neno dala the way, but I give it a fella ke professionalism, how things must be done. Then kavita mola ke ranile for 3 years in a row, and it was one of the best. Everybody nazatsa bolela bo mamba they came in.
It started attracting big
the big teams. They came in there because nagile kwa bona. So rayeza ra tshuna ba shapo and immediately kamola ka enga finally Bishop ya tsama ya utela ka Midland Stadium 2 years in a row. It was an achievement. They've never done that. So Leona Pikimpeyela is one of my babies. I will always cherish a moment to say I'm part of this thing. Even now, due to COVID-19, never suspended. But even if it can come back, I will still be part of the Pick and Pay Swazini Unity Games.
Sure, 100. Now, JJ is someone who's been involved in football for all your life. You know, we'll obviously talk apart from talking about you personally, but your own observations with the current state of football, whether locally, when I say local, I mean Tembisa, in other sections, as well as South Africa collectively. What's your feeling? Let's start particularly with the professional league. People are saying the standard has dropped. The national team, Leona is a performer as last year 1996. What's the general feeling? Okay, Bishop, let's do this.
Go professional football, go PSL. From PSL. Nowadays, Bishop, some players they are not being recruited because of their talent. It's because mang or mang on a pocket. That thing alone, it over talent and net it's represent a country. And now the other thing is rate national team drop Bishop. As South Africans, we don't have enough weapons playing outside to go to competitive leagues. I mean, we don't even have one player who we can single to say he's playing in the top 10 in the league. So there is no it of a problem, Bishop, because when your players are mainly local, if I go Belgium or go Sweden, those leagues are not even competitive. Like a Champions League, you don't see them. Like a Europa League, you don't see them. Understand? So when you call those players back to the national team, but the game against Ivory Coast le Nigeria, then there is a too much different. I mean, when you play Nigeria or Ivory Coast, you've got the likes of Bo Emmanuel Eboekakwa. You've got those players, Bo Salomon Kalu. They are playing top leagues. Chelsea, Arsenal. When they come back here, badlala against South Africa, ya batho badlala ko Belgium, loko Sweden, le badlala mo league nyarena. Then it's a problem. Understand? So football ile tlase. We need to start from development. Check or na. Kenyan to sanjiri die sharp yo lorne. Re ka ira hore South Africa e boele back ko nele ko teng before 1996. I understand? Otherwise re ka se progress. Yeah, and sometimes they scout these players mo di tournament tsa mokas. I was no msana Bishop Ramtseba ntwana imnat. Ke strength size se sa hore a jika irenga ire. A fitla kwa le ba mmotsarne mo a o sa etsa tseso. O tsantse o die so then mntwana e feletsa na frustrated because strength na sela sa baras ka shumisha. Then eba problem mar le ele mosana le mona ze loja ina mela I give is everything. Mar today le mmoja hore la restrict. So it's a problem Bishop. You just need the coach ja local le jelo di tseba dintwanas. Then ba gona bontshana because if you take European coach atla coach a big team like Chiefs or Pirates or whatever, but what was the tradition ya head teams le national team ya re. Yeah, that's my view so far.
Yeah, but we are working and told that back in the country. Apparently Bongani Zungu might be coming back. You know, Andy Lechali came back. You know, I don't know. Is it maybe the standard for them more like is too high or the money is good this side? What could be the problem? Because talent early on. Yeah, but like you're saying, yeah, we do not have so many players going overseas. But those that were maybe playing in so-called big leagues, like Dolly was in France, Manzung was in France, Andy Lechal was in Belgium. Do you think maybe it's the money issue or Baba homesick? What could be the real reason?
Bishop, I don't know about this. Mara, I think he can be a issue. Yeah. I mean, as a footballer, Bishop, you must have the dreams to say, I want to play overseas. And now to allow opportunity to go Belgium, then now you must play according to your strengths. Play attracted those top teams, Chaco Europe, with the top European League. Yes, you use that one as a stepping tool. But if Babu Yakamo Atwako Belgium or welcome South Africa, then I get something like homesickness in your name and I'm lonely. But look at the West African players. They play go Belgium, they start Belgium. Even Kevin De Bruyne, he started go Belgium. Now he's playing for Man City. Why? Why not our players, Bishop? It's not about money. I think it's also homesickness, something like that. Yeah.
Now let us take it back to South Africa. Sundowns has been dominating for the past 5 years. Chiefs has not won the league since Wanakabele, only 7 years.
Chiefs lifted roof.
Pirates is on and off. Pirates is gone. So Sundowns is on their own. What could be the challenge? Because now League South Africa is more like League Gochemin, where you know it's buying.
Why?
What could be the challenge? Chiefs, what are they doing wrong? And we will talk about Chiefs and Pirates. We'll benchmark them because we'll use them as a benchmark because they're the biggest team. South Africa. What could be the challenge? What is it that they need to do maybe so that they can challenge Mamelodi Sundowns?
Bishop, is going to be very difficult for Chiefs and Pirates at the moment. But reach that peak, Sundowns is going to be difficult. And we can run away from this. Matsipona Chelete Bishop. And Sundowns hates Chelete in a resources, in a playing personnel staff. Compared to Chiefs and Pirates. So money or no money, but I still think Chiefs and Pirates must compete with the Sundowns. They need to come back and make sure that they reclaim their glories. Because Sundowns can't dominate why my brother. Yes, we're talking about money, but no. Chiefs and Pirates, they've been there. They're the biggest brand in South African football. They should challenge the league titles. Vets is gone, challenge. SuperSport is no longer the team that we used to know.
SuperSport feed a team,
yes, usually you can start from Comrao, Calvin Malini, Anthony Lafo, Kaufela, Kaufela. Let no see Pumbule, Chiefs Barbamaka, Maracano, and the Balakakai. Sundowns. So it's a problem, but Chiefs and Pirates are really coffers Javana Bishop. Those guys are not sponsors. Because they just need to come and say, no man, it's over, it's done. Let's do this, Kosa. Let's challenge these people. They have to know. Bonavali, they must talk to each other. Say, no, let's end the dominance of this team. Capital.
Because you will never know what happened to Cosmos and Swallows could happen to Chiefs. You will never know. It's football.
Yeah, it's football. I mean, last season you remember Chiefs. Last season,
Kevin Hunt.
Yeah, they were almost there, Pelamo relegation. So anything is possible in football, Bishop. And I remember they were in the relegation zone. But a year later, they were on top of the league for the whole season. Only to lose.
Until Baroka, 20 minutes.
Exactly. Kampala.
Last question before we go down to Eputqueen. Atazwan, is he ready?
Atazwan, yeah, Atazwan not have pressure, man. It's just that, let's say. But it's a now for me, not yet, my brother.
If you were Kazam down, would you appoint him?
If I was Kiza, no, I wouldn't appoint him. I prefer a Gordon Center, my brother. If Gordon is still available, Nail Namta Gasamakala Gordon Center, Mansana Malamutinga. Yeah, Karzagala this thing. What I know, Coca Gordon Gasari, whether the player gets a Hal or Wang. He will challenge for the title and he might even win it. Understand? Atazwana will keep him there for assistant for a longer period. Then until I gain experience, from there it will because now if they throw him into deep entry, Bishop for season start. I'm telling you, he will go maybe 13 games without a win. They will start calling his head the supporters and he will be moved there. And once someone move Amola, then he will never get a chance again to be the head coach of Kaizer Chiefs. For now, let not rush him. Just give him the opportunity to serve there as an assistant. Get someone else.
Thank you very much for your insights.
Now
let's talk about your day-to-day job, Kasi football. Right? We've seen in recent times, The Rock was one team that was the big team, Tembisa. And I'm saying a big team because it go out and then compete. Even not compete, go and win. Go Alex, go Soweto.
Come on,
What do you think you can attribute to their winning streak 2 when now as an outsider, and I know you've got people in the inside, you've got inside information of what has been their secret.
Bishop, the Rangwane, the Rangwane buy and one writer off, and they will tell you we don't like them, they just play a route one whatever, but that one is working for them. And the Rangwane, the reason now but dominate, but win some of the tournaments. Never change a team with the Rangwane. They don't change a team a lot until now lately. You remember they will have Zobo, they will have Ngiri, they will have Kasoele, they will have Tut at the back, they will have Bafana go center back, understand? So they never change a team, and the more you keep the team, one Bishop, you don't chop and change. You offer consistency, and even when a winner, it's a so you have that thing out, and we never losing a game. But they dominate there. Sometimes final, and sometimes they come back with a trophy. So the Roko secret of some people are Spanish moody, but I don't believe in moody in football or Bishop. But I can tell you the Roko, the reason or Babe, so it was consistency. Those players, you can predict the lineup every time, but you will never come up with a plan to stop them, even if you are an opponent. Because they have Pretelo Kuripale, Tuta, they've got Leader, they've got Zobo in the middle, there is Ngiri up front there, there is Ocean, there is Caswell on the other side.
You know the lineup.
I know the lineup. Even on the bench, you know Ronaldo, but you will never predict them, my brother. But they keep on winning and disappointing the people.
Now we've seen in recent times the growth in local football, in a sense our Chelsea selling at Agopolo. There's so many tournaments, stakes are high and all of that. And then we've seen some of the teams, the image. Which teams, for someone who's not familiar with surroundings that Tembisa, there's these teams that in the next 2-3 years you can look out for.
Okay, for now, Mukasi, there are teams that are coming through Wana Bishop. And thank you so much for the tournament organizers for giving them platform to come up, because we knew Abarondo Olivo Bama BE, they were given a chance. So Lewana know they've been given chance. I was very much impressed with the team they call Destroyers, Chris. This is a team to watch in future going forward to go to tournament team. So it's one of the teams that people must look out. There is a Yo First Zizu. That team is a well-oiled machine. They've got a coach from Soweto. Sometimes he comes with his own players from Soweto. To understand? So they are not yet famous, but few people knows about you first. But I'm telling you, watch the space and look out for that team. In future, going forward, is going to be a very big one. And then there is also a team, Kamuini, Liverpool. That Liverpool Bishop is a very big team. They've got special players. They've got Butcher, they've got another guy, jersey number 7, they call him Kante, Keita, in the middle of the park, defensive. They've got Alpha and Omega. That boy is a marvelous player, a Bishop. So they've got a cream, they've got those players, big five, Oko Val. He was playing for them weekend. They lost those teams. Unfortunately, they lost to Spain. So it's one of those teams that people must watch out because they've got those special players.
Yeah, so you mentioned Destroyers, you first, Liverpool. Those are some of the teams that people should look out for.
Yeah, and also Spain is among the mix. Spain recently they've acquired a very good team and a competitive squad. They've got Bomorembo, Latebza, they've got Boshavi, Bowili, Bomkelele. So Lebona, they are there. They are because remember they are former champions. I mean they are not even formers. They are the reigning champions of Power Intra Games.
Oh yeah, Spain.
Yeah. So these are the teams that you must watch. And if there is another team that I can tell you about, people must also watch out. It's Molotozi. Yeah, they just turned the corner. This team played many tournaments, Bishop. They never won anything. They recently won tournament win. So it's one of those teams they long already it's a team. It's a player quality. You understand? Boy ball a captain everyone. Not that boy. So people must watch out. There are a lot of coming teams, Bishop Jelong people about Kasi football. No Lamola is Kaleta by Tromalrato Lamola edition. We'll go there. People will be surprised to see those teams that will Likawa. Rotovana Crimea Kasi of yeah.
So Prache, with so much talent Mokasi, with so much teams Mokasi, with so many business people Mokasi, why are we struggling to have a team that is competitive, at least NFD? Like previously, you know, we had your City Shark, your Tembisa Classic. What could be the challenge now? We know Tembisa Sports Center is trying. Cherry now recently started a team as well, but what could be the challenge?
Yeah, that one is a very big problem and it will remain a huge problem for Mokasi Bishop. Tembisa have got, it's a country on its own and NLD best players all over. It is high time we have got a team Tembisa. The team that belongs to Tembisa. I can the team Rentiwa, Now I'm talking about the real team. And I'm not Tembisa's percent. The campaign go a business league under Mateo. Jerry's Kosana recently bought status. Is a Thunder Hollywood football club. So these are the two teams. They are the original Tembis. And it's about Tembisa player Tembis. If one of them can get promotion go Clet Africa, then recover sharp. And another factor it can over Majita Tembisa nowadays. Those people. Abasale the way by Palaka team before Komrao. Kana wabushiti sak selebo Tembisa classic. I think people now are relaxed about you football on Abasari can. Marifin that mentality to Komrao all our peeling out Sarana so team one neto then Ravasha Parava Protokayon. And also once level team at Tembisa Bishop, whether the Lamitaran or Magulung. Stadium will be packed because the team Mokasi. It's very much the fail. And it's my wish one day to see Tembisa reclaiming its football status go Elite League, whether go NFD or go PSL. But I hope we're gonna have a team.
Yeah, because really with the talent that we have, I mean,
it's too much
to have a team.
Yeah.
I'll name one person. You tell me about that person. Brarex.
Oh, Brarex. Brarex, ke Brarex wa mtseva ke mona di prejudice ke mona wa di jacket leather jacket whether wa fish or what ya o go win ke na ile ngore o organize di tournament tse di bona ka kwa week out ya ka go Santiago Bernabeu
who came up with that name?
Santiago Bernabeu ke dutse Bishop ka lebelela ka mara there is no other stadium like this one Mokasi ke ile Soweto ke ile di play ke Alexander ke ile ka spray. I've never seen a ground pick up like that. So I came up with this name to say, man, this is Santiago Bernabeu. Because Real Madrid always give full house. So you don't see those empty seats. But Mokasi on tournament over the empty seat. Even look at Chief Tamo Bishop or Goshapa 69. How we are black. But Mowin is not. You see those people Balangamo Pele about the there are other ones about the Solo good Mamasika. So it's always packed, And I'm happy to name that one Santiago because even now trend famous by Bichar Santiago Bernabeu.
So it's quite big.
Yeah, very big, my brother. I mean, the attendance, even on the weekend, it was out of this world. The attendance there.
Big.
Yeah.
How many teams, or the teams that maybe they've came Badlala Molam, those that people would know of, that came Badlala Gogo Santiago?
Oh, you mean when?
Like, no, anytime. Say maybe so and so was playing, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the guys, maybe that are professional now, that have played in that particular field?
No, only I get him jenga Bishop, and obviously one of the team he supporters too much. Black Poison, yeah, the one and the only Roland Muguina. Last weekend was here, he was on the bench. This week he couldn't come because Sundowns commitment. So you have got those kind of the players. Bola for you know the boy from First Laras. Yeah, so he has got that team, and then you have got a. Mamba, they came in last year, but they never came back again. They played here as Aston Villa. Boheineken, they came in, they participated here. Recently, there was a team from Mpumalanga, Mpumalanga Lion, what? League. They were here, Machidi Lions, they were here, they were playing here. Alexander, you have got Jobo, JT Black Stars. They come here. They come here and play. So you have got those teams all over. Gauteng and other provinces, they are coming to and participate in the tournament in Yela. It's quite a big one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Now, before we conclude, Rache, 2 questions, in fact 3 questions from my side, right?
Yeah.
The first one, and then I remember asking you that saying now football is being commercialized, money is pumped into football.
Yeah.
And there's always the issue of match officials being bribed. Sometimes sometimes how do we tackle that? What could be the root cause?
Bishop, but that one is very difficult.
What's the challenge?
Yeah, it's a big challenge. You move here, you go Alexander, you go Sprite, you go Fosloras or Soweto. You find referee by Kitimisa, by Matisse, by Kenako Venenyama Police. Bishop, I don't know, but I will say this. There are those kind of the organizers by organizer tournament. Sometimes the organizer, they've got a mandate to say this team has got to the final.
Oh, I see.
You know?
Yeah.
And then you find or sometimes everybody have appointed you over come and officiate this kind of the tournament. Already some of the teams that will participate or guys will be there. Can we do this now? And it's not right, Bishop, because it's killing football. You understand? So now the only thing I can do, and no one will change this except for us, Bishop. Okay, as a tournament organizer, just come clean, be specific, talk to your referees, tell them what to expect from them, and also tell the players before the game is started, guys, this is what we're expecting from you. Because if Renarga say Bolele Bishop, then it's a problem. And a level referee, let's get those referees that have got interest checkers. Let them come and officiate, but let them bribe man. That thing is not good, man, Bishop. I don't think only team make a Bishop Baropela win a power or La Mola. This kind of team, but so that we must root those people, kind of the people. Yeah, because it's not right. Because football is not at the same time, Bishop, the referee, they are human beings. They are bound to make errors. But sometimes the coaches or sometimes I lost. Even though one decision I understand. Yes, we lost. Just say no, man. Thank you so much. We lost, guys. Let's regroup and come back again. Maybe you need those kind of coaches. But if you don't find those kind of coaches, then I get his own supporters, they will follow him and attack the referee. So this thing is always on the other side, both sides. Otherwise, not a problem.
Second question, Braje. In recent times in Tembisa, we only talk of Rangwane, George Maluleke, Lerato Shabangu. We do not see much of Tembisa footballers at the highest level.
Making break there.
I mean, we see 2 games is gone, 1 season is gone. And it's only Rangwane, George Maluleke that I can think of that have been there for over 10 years. Tembisa Arnal talent, what's the challenge?
Yeah, it's a big challenge, Bishop. Consistency, the kind of their friends that open and level and let this thing come and Nakamara or not. You honor this thing now. Rangwane, I get some secret, but he has been there. And I think he's still going to be a legend of football. George Maluleke Lena, he has been there from Komrao, Ajax, Cape Town, Amatax. Today, Kamona is one of them. But we did have those players, man, Bishop, but they are nowhere to be found. There is this boy, Banjo, he was playing for Tembisa Sports Center. I once looked at him to say, this is one of the future. But I don't know what is happening. Even now, I don't know whether it's Okalis now. And then you have got one B Street Dome. He has been in Cape Town for most part of his.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate to break there. So yeah, and the discipline is there, but you need to push harder so that Lena be recognized as one of the top performers. Bishop, there are many of them by long NFD. Some of them they are no longer there. You look at Zolindo of Zoleti, the left back, formerly with Alliance Park. He was there with Stellenbosch, but couldn't stay there for long. And we were so happy to see him go left back as Stellenbosch go PSL. He promoted the team, but nowhere to be found right now. So it's a problem. Sometimes the lifestyle majida they overplan there. As it about the coach at the So let's change our lifestyle. The friends that you are within, then focus on your job, go to training, do what you have to do. If you feel opportunity, but go and see the family go high. Fit up Bishop upon a family, relax man, don't hang out. Majida will play but limit, my brother.
I see what you did there. Don't hang out. I hope you understand. Now, Friday, past, present, the best 11, Yako Tembisa, and your two favorite coaches.
Yo, Bishop Bobby, I mean, the best 11.
Best 11, more Tembisa.
Mokai, are we a professional or we a kazi?
Tembisa. Going Tembisa pon, Elma will ball.
Yo, this one is going to be difficult. Okay. And two coaches.
Yeah.
Yo, but for Twarkabone.
Best 11.
Best 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one is a difficult one. But let me check,
You said Tembisa is a country on its own.
Yeah,
so
Tembisa
best 11 that will represent Tembisa.
Yo, I no more go boy, gents. Because boy, ne?
No ways.
All right. Nagitla nonga pretele. Okay, nagitla nonga pretele ne?
Yeah.
Pretele kitlo mongawa one of my best goalkeepers.
Number 1 goalkeeper.
Yeah, number 1 goalkeeper, yeah. And then kitlo tsamaya ko left back.
Yeah.
Nganga tsivo, sietse mawa ke malatlele ka ra. Yeah. And then ko right back nganga Kafu. Yeah, ke mporachet. Yeah, ke malatlela ka ra. Yeah, ke malatlela ka ra. Then ko center back ke nga this boy barki Q face or mana Q face.
Yeah, Q face.
Sanele Q face. Yeah, ke amcheke malatlela da ko center back. Ke nga mfano barki sipesihle.
Yeah.
Sipesihle o dilo ko mthambe ko dlala Spain. Yeah, one more. Ke malatlela da ko center back, twin center back ja ga jiwa. Yeah. And then going forward in the middle of the park. No. Yeah, ne. Yo. In the middle of the park, Bishop, ne?
Yeah.
I will go for the defensive midfielder ever.
Yeah.
Kitanga this boy wa bargi shoes. Or mana shoes in Madala teams as percent.
Shoes, yeah, shoes, yeah.
Yeah, shoes is one of my favorite players. Chamakas. Kitom chaka malathele da.
Yeah.
Enale zobo mana zobo the rock. Chamacha malathela da.
Zobo Ryan.
Akina go tseba ke malathela da. But was a span ke obuch.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, on the left wing.
Yeah.
On the left wing, Ngachia. Okay, on the left wing, it will be this guy, because I don't want to choose anyone, Bishop. You set my best 11. Yeah, so I need to have time and think of this boy because he's been there.
Unfortunately, you don't have time.
No, okay. Come right wing. Banjo, mana banjo. Banjo munyana, na na dala ko solos. Then ke malatlela ka ra. Yeah, on the left wing, maybe ngacha Joseph Mutlongo, Dlameta. Ke malatlela ka ra ke rona o tlokitima ka left back Marokat. And then ko striking force. Yeah. Arta bona rena kenka this guy wa team of choice barke Donald Motala na dala ko baroka adala ko captain space ya mo kutswana jersey number 10 very skillful player ke molatlela ka ra sure akfetsa mola then ke lata another striker ses jalang ko the rock barke Nkiri ke mo jeke molatlela mola o bona ke mitsiwang ke mitse professional le kasi ke balatlela mola ke feditse a di coach ja ka ke batho ba ithu fela mo kasi ke na le coach Sinongo Mateo Kinale Sinongo Mateo, Kinale Mjeza, Alex of Thunder, first and Hotman Lagale. Yeah, he's one of the best. He's one of the best. Sure. Yeah, those are my players, those are my coaches. I can serve our Bishop, then I can rule any cast. Yeah.
In team, you beat team how?
Team Evi.
Without beat team how you
well, like Rangwane JJ, first 11.
Rangwane JJ,
yeah, first 11.
There's no space for Tembisa, there's no space for Chikmaleke, there's no space for Rato Shabangu, there's no space for Mtosi.
Yo.
There's no space for Fanantapo.
They don't even make the bench.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
But JJ, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
In 2 seconds, what would be your message to the people that love football in Tembisa and in general, from JJ to the people?
No, from bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you very much for everything. And for the supporters, let's keep on supporting football Kasi.
Sure.
Let's fill up those stadiums wherever we are being called, whether it's Lamola or Power Rico or give this game. Guys, let's go and support football Kasi. Because Bafana by Badalada, Eva Bonar like a Commentator, my Mara, Sakari Michael, Nalva Pelela, please support us. Then performance of Yakudi too much. Understand?
Sure.
Yeah, then Bakonova Shop. So I'm saying with the people, let's go there and support football Kasi.
Sure.
Whether local or not, let's go and support football Kasi because it's the only one that brings the people together, my brother. Yeah. Njalo.
Now, so there you have it from Ubra JJ Rangwane. He spoke about supporting local football. I guess this would be the first half. If people want to hear more from you, we'll do second half.
Yeah, there is definitely a lot to come, Bishop, but there are some of the things that we haven't touched. I mean, they will come, my brother. We'll also talk about Orogang, even if we get an opportunity for part 2. We'll talk about Orogang because he's been there, Leona is doing amazing job. Yeah,
Sure.
But for now, I'm happy. Thank you so much, the crew and everybody, Bishop. We really appreciate what you're doing for Kasi Football, my brother. Keep up the great work.
So there you have it from Prajay Uti. Let's keep up the great work. There was another episode of Usepenchini Nomonga Bumnandi Diski Lasepukwini. Remember to subscribe to the page, click the notification button, and follow us on all social media platforms at Usepenchini Nomonga Bumnandi Diski Lasepukwini. Lamikamo Bishop Mongamel Kasi Football signing out from Tembisa Senghembe Shui Nomtekala.